Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. J.C. Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got to just be thankful he keeps getting the ball, because as a starting pitcher, he's got a career ERA through the roof. And I don't know how they keep letting him go out there and start. Hopefully for his sake and the rest of his teammates, he throws a lot better in this one.
Francisco Lindor heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he watches ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. One gone. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Jose Ramirez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Justin Upton is a classic corner outfielder that plays average to above average defense. He's not going to blow you away with his range, but he has a good arm and great instincts off the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and two away.
With the runner at third, two away, I think they're...
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with two outs.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. Is it?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1 and the Angels nothing. Number 52, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Zach Cozart comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Lays off 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting third, left fielder
Justin Upton takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. It remains 1-0. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Batting 7, catcher.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
That's a ball.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Number 30 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To first, Marte takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 9.
Bradley Zimmer gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Cole Calhoun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that's just a terrible feeling as a hitter. He looks at 3 pitches, and then he heads right back to the dugout. You know what he's saying to himself right now? Why did I even bring a bat with me?
First pitch of the at-bat. Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Anaheim right after this. Francisco Lindor is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Popped high in the air. Valbuena is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Second baseman, number 22.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Upton going back. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Not sure I want my number 3 hitter to be bunting. You're doing the pitcher a favor there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Indians. Jeffrey Marte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Jeffrey Marte.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gonna have to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher
Martin Maldonado will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Oh, and this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a 1-out single.
From the stretch, Mike Trout is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Simple throw over there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Albert Pujols stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Lonnie Chisenhall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, number 8. Lonnie Chisenhall.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting,
Yan Gomes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Andrelton Simmons is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gomes has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
first baseman, number 19.
Digging in, Jeffrey Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Bradley Zimmer heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Francisco Lindor steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lyle barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses, ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Grounded to the right. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Martin Maldonado comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number
Zach
7,
Kozart will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hit to short. Lindor is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that is not good.
High and deep to straightaway right. Chisenhall looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Justin Upton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-2 Angels. Yonder Alonso will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning.
Edwin Encarnacion stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
The right fielder.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still a 3-2 ball game. Albert Pujols gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. In there, and it's even at 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Down the third baseline. Ramirez is right there and reined in 1 away. Cole Calhoun ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And you know, he hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
Look out, 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zimmer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Tapped out in front of home. Gomes scoops it up. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 3-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And this might be one of those situations where if you've been around the plate a lot, umpires, they'll reward you with a call that you maybe wouldn't have gotten earlier.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Number 30 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Bradley Zimmer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
2-1, here it is. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Dan Otero will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Luis Valbuena will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Ready now, Jeffrey Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Martin Maldonado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
3 runs, 7 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Kipnis. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Zach Cozart gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Angels leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Blake Wood will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
46, Blake Wood.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. 8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Jason Kipnis is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
1-1.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jose Ramirez will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Not in time as he steals second. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Trout will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Yonder Alonso stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Upton is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Halos lead this one 3-2. Eric Gonzalez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Second base, number 9.
Mike Trout comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Albert Pujols will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Cole Calhoun will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The batter, number 2.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Andrelton Simmons steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Jim Johnson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 33.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The right fielder,
Lonnie
number 2.
Chisenhall ready to try again.
Chisenhall.
Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Yan Gomes comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Number 30.
Number 30 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Oh, that's nice work there by Johnson as he comes in to get the final 3 outs to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 3-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.